Hey everybody, I just thought I'd maybe film an intro for this video because I launched it last week and I had several comments right away saying that they didn't understand the context. They were a little confused. They thought maybe I was not in the Chevy Express anymore. Well, I'm really in the Chevy Express still in this 2003. It's still misfiring, so I'm still working on that. But I just thought I'd film an intro for this video so that it might clear up any confusion. I'm still in the Express van. The video is from a year ago. It was the only time that I tried a newer vehicle, not a vintage vehicle, and I broke another rule of mine. I always pay cash, and if I don't have cash, I don't get whatever I want. So I broke two rules. I bought a newer vehicle, and I financed some of it. So you'll have to watch on if you want to see what happened. But we're still in the Express van. See you later.
Here we are, Coastal Ford at Terminal in Maine, Vancouver, right downtown near Science World. So yeah, I came here, I had a good conversation with a really nice salesman before I went to see the van that I saw yesterday. So I came back to have another round and another look at a van that I saw yesterday. I saw 3 Transits yesterday, and 2 of them were garbage, had damage on the body, and were very expensive. And it's tough to decide because when you're getting a van that's 3 or 4 years old, these nice reputable dealers like Coastal, they don't have those vans anymore because now they're 5 years old, so they won't sell them. So they end up going to auctions, and that's where they go. So then you deal with kind of greasy car lots and unscrupulous people that'll do anything to sell a van. But truly there's not much that can happen to it because I can get a Carfax on it, and right now we are paying $250 for a pre-purchase inspection on it. This is a nice new van, but I can't afford that. That's like 80G right there. But yeah, this little white van, it's quite a nice van. So they're gonna see if it's good and if it's worth what they're asking, and maybe that's my new van home. So I came back to leave my umbrella here because we're walking around for 4 hours, but yeah, it seems to be pretty tidy. It's pretty good. I see those 2 little small dents in there. I see that. You should have seen the one I saw yesterday. It had a 4-foot long gash along there, and they wanted $5,000 more than this van. This van's in really good shape. It's got a little dent right here. That's the biggest problem. But yeah, fancy key. Let's do the fancy key. How do you do it? Unlock it. Yeah, nice tidy new van. It's got a partition in it, a drawer that locks back there, whole bunch of shelves probably worth $2,000 or $3,000. So hopefully it works out. We can sell the shelving and get money for a power supply. Get $3,000 worth of power bank. So yeah, Ford Transit, medium roof, short version, T250, 2018, 120,000 kilometers. Nice fall day, Friday, November 22nd. Really nice to drive a brand new van. Really great. Today is a great day for me. I'm okay with it being an empty van. So let's go take it over to a place and get the racking appraised. Maybe list that on Marketplace. What a beautiful day. Look at the blue sky. Rained all night long. All night long it rained. Whoa, slow myself. It's a school zone. 30K. Look at all those little kids swimming.
cute. Great day. Great van. Glad I did it. I don't know if you can hear the rain, but it's really coming down. Really coming down. It's just pouring outside. Just pouring out there. So it's about 10:30 at night on a Friday in Chilliwack, early December. I'm doing really good. Wow, 10-hour day, amazing day. So let's turn on the lights. There was a 6-foot high platform that was way up here. Big platform along here. They got ripped out today. All the shelving got sold. Someone picked it up today. And that partition that divided the cab from the van, the guy picked that up today. So it was incredible because now I have heat transfer from the front to the back. Boop. I didn't last very long. And yeah, I washed the walls, I washed the ceiling. It shines, it's clean. I washed inside those pockets. I got this insulated blanket from Value Village a week ago when I got sleeping bags, and now I'm just gonna pin it around to make a pocket and feed it through this adjustable rod that's dandy that I got from Walmart. So I'll show you the end result of that. And the lights are not gonna stay on, so see you later. Well, it's a nice Sunday. Pretty nice anyway. See the blue sky, can you believe it? Like every day it rains in December for sure here, but oh, what a day. So I picked up all my insulation. Look at it all. $8.50 for the white roll of Thinsulate and $2.50 each for those orange ones. Like $1,300 in insulation for this van. Astounding. That hurt, but you know, that's life. It's my home. Gonna live in it for quite some time. So today's organization day. I had a bunch of cardboard boxes with some stuff from my storage. You know, like some medical stuff like Band-Aids and a sewing kit, personal hygiene. Yeah, so I got a couple bins at least now. I'm gonna get rid of my cardboard boxes and throw them in a couple of bins, but maybe I'll have an aisle by the time we're done. I better get my Starbucks into me because it's cold. See that UPS store? That's like Santa's workshop. Everything good. Everything good comes there. Today was Christmas. After waiting since November 28th, I finally got my Blue Eddy, and he lent me the big dolly to bring it out because it's a big sucker. I think it's 60 or 70 pounds. I don't know how I'm going to muscle it up into that van. I'm missing a cable that will plug it into a fuse box. I'm also missing the charging block. Bluetti needs to sit here and run with a charger into this battery underneath my driver's seat. And right now, my spiffy German heater I got yesterday for $1,500 plus 15 installs, so $3,000. I got a wicked heater in here. I'm so excited. It's right there. There's a controller up there on the van wall. Yeah, we're slowly getting there, but I really needed this. This is my power, and I'm so excited today. All right, well, it's been a big night. I bailed out all my stuff, and I was sleeping in this corner, but I put my Bluetti there behind the driver's seat because it's going to be hooked up with a charging block from that Bluetti right to under that seat to the battery, and it will charge while I drive in like 1/8 the time, 1 hour instead of 8 hours. So there's a bag of stuff. I don't have the charging block that I need. I had to order that separately for $400 plus tax, and it's on back order. It's so popular, so I couldn't get that. Kind of blasting the heat right now because I bailed everything outside in my van, and it's super wet and dewy outside, and everything's wet that I had. Don't want to scratch the top, but it actually is the only Bluetti that's water resistant. You can shoot it with a hose and it won't get wet. Oh yeah! Look at all these fancy cables. All right, so this one hooks into a house. So I can charge this Bluetti to a house with this one. We know that. It's a 3-prong AC, regular house plug, right? This one is for solar panels. I think these are called MC4s. I'm not really sure. And that's what that's for. One of them. It's a solar panel. And the other one here is to your cigarette lighter in your car. So it'll take you 7 hours to charge it to your car with that cigarette lighter plug here. Plug it in there and plug it over there to your car. Over there. But like, yeah, 7 hours for that. 7 hours for the home version, or 1 hour for a charging block that goes under my driver's seat, but it's so in demand I can't even get it. But at least I have 2 different ways to charge it. I don't have a house plug. I do have a 12 volt on my car dash though. So I can literally charge it 3 different ways with the plugs that they gave me, but I'm missing the charging block. You know what else I got that I didn't open that I'm really excited to have? It's my first Amazon present in my life. Also, I bought this tension rod, and I had this really great curtain across the front, and I moved it once, and it's from Walmart. It's a piece of beep. It's a piece of crap, and the end fell off, and there's nothing to put it towards the other end of the van, so I literally have to go to Walmart and buy a second rod because the rod I bought 3 weeks ago is absolute crap and fell apart. Yeah. Shut this car off for a minute. Finally getting warm in here. But look at this. Look at, can you see the, oh, you probably can't see the moisture. It's incredible. The sweating of the metal roof is crazy. Warm in here, cold outside, sweaty metal. I gotta get this liner on. I gotta get this insulation on. That's gotta go on this week, that insulation. Now that I got a wicked heater under there and a controller over there and a Bluetti over here. Like, I've got heat, I've got power, I've got insulation. Don't have much for running water. I got a USB pump and a dish pan. But I'm getting there. But my stuff was soaking wet from being bailed out, and I cleaned the floor nice, and I put my Bluetti there, and I wanted to see what was in the bag. That's pretty decent. So this is a heater, because I researched. We all do, because YouTube's the thing. So I have this heater from Honeywell. It's a Honeywell heater, and it's 200 watts. It is not, how do you even open this? It's 200 watts, it's not 1200, 1500, none of that, like your usual high wattage heaters. I'm gonna put you down and do something here.
pod heater the size of my hand. My first Amazon thing in my life because I hate online shopping. Nice. Yeah. Honeywell. Heat bud. Tiny. I bet you it plugs into there. I bet you it's not even a problem. Do you want to check it out and see with me? I'm pretty excited. Let's do it. Let's do it. Need a stand, need a GoPro, need something so I get both hands freed up because we can't run a camera. Well, we can, but it's not really ideal. And hold stuff all at the same time. Yeah, let's take it out. Some twist tie. Take those. Throw that in there. Oh, this stuff is crap. Along with that Walmart curtain rod that is missing an end after a week. What a joke. Alright, let's check it out. Honeywell heater. Little tiny pods, trailers. People run these in little trailers. So that's what I saw on YouTube. I'm like, oh yeah, if I get a Blue Yeti that's a big bad boy like that, shouldn't even blip with something as tiny as this. So let's try it. Whoa, let's plug it in. Let's turn this all on. Let's turn that on. Oh yeah, the fan starts and shuts off. Alright, well I just really don't want to absolutely kill it, but I mean, shouldn't you just be able to plug stuff in it and have it work? So let's try. Let's take the fancy cables off and put them back in the bag. Okay. I didn't read the instructions. Like, seriously. Come on now. Oh, plastic plug cover. Guess I should somewhat look at it. Sorry, I apologize for all the fidgeting and jiggling. Yeah, AC output, 120 volts, 240 watt. Trailer, RV plug, regular house plug, regular house plug, regular house plug. Let's do it. Like, come on now. Just want to know. No. No. Really? Maybe I gotta do something else to it. AC. Wake up. AC input. Do you put it on AC? Oh yeah, maybe. You choose AC, USB, or DC from what I saw on a YouTube. So yeah, AC power source should be powered. Oh yes, our little heater plugs in. I feel it. I feel it. Oh yeah. Oh, that is dismal. There's like really no fan. Look at that. Look at that, just moving along. The output 236 watts, 228, 224. No fan really. A little bit of a warmth. On low.
Oh, it drops down to 105. Oh, it shut it off. Really? Or maybe the display just shuts off. Yeah. I don't know. I need to read the Bluetti before I use it, I think. Let's unplug it. Interesting tonight, though. Nice to get some nice, fun, bougie kind of stuff, you know? I've done van life really hard, the hard way, for so long. No power, no massive German heater under there, you know? Albeit bare, it's still a pretty nice fan, you know? I'm still sleeping on the floor, but it's quiet and no one's bothering me. And I'll figure it out. So, yeah, over and out. That was fun for tonight. Good night. How disappointing. So it turns out that Bluetti won't give this rice cooker enough power to work. And my vegetables were just soaking for 20 minutes while it was at 284. So it's not the rice cooker, it's the Bluetti. It's cold. We live in Canada. It's only 8 degrees right now. 9, maybe 6 degrees. 6 degrees Celsius, and it's a bit chilly to the touch. Last night it put out 340 and cooked my food in 10 minutes. And tonight it was 280 and it wouldn't even make steam happen. So I went to a power source and I plugged it in. Luckily I knew where there was a plug for 15 minutes. Yeah, so I'm going to get on with cooking my dinner, but that's really disappointing. Somehow this $2,000 worth of Bluetti does not run when it's cold. I wonder if the charging block attaching to that battery will even work, or any of my furnace will work, or yeah. What do you do now? I gotta think that over and keep making dinner. Okay, so I decided to return my Bluetti. It comes from China. And because I didn't keep the original box, and they say they don't have a box, we would give you a box if we have one there for $100. We'll send you the box and you can ship it back, your cost. I'm like, oh, it's a bit stiff. Okay, $100 for a box because I didn't keep it. I get that. And then it's gonna be on me to ship it to you. Yeah, I think Amazon, everything's free shipping back. I don't know. I don't do much online shopping. It sure is a stinger, man, when it doesn't work out. So it has to be pre-approved shipping and packing before they'll give me a return label, they said. So the UPS guy is pretty cool to me. I got a box here in this town. He's like, hey, lady, I'm going to use just the way they gave it to me. A box, which this is a small one, and then I have a bigger one. A box within a box with a bunch of packing peanuts. At first I started off with bubble wrap and I wrapped the whole unit in it in bubble wrap. So that was pretty good. So that's what happened there. Almost need a break, but I just had a coffee and I have to get this lead done because I still have 1, 2 bags of packing peanuts, 1 box. That's gonna go in this box with a bag of nuts. And then I have to use an even bigger box. I believe it's a 24 by 24 box. Sorry for the sun. Yeah. So yeah, I need to pack that unit in this box with 1 bag of those and put all that stuff into that box with another bag, send the photos off for approval, and maybe I will get my money back partially. Would love that. So I'm gonna get at it and keep moving. So that project ended before it barely began because as I took the button clips off from the outside, I started breaking every 4th one. Yeah, so the white ones there come out pretty easy, but there's some dark ones on the lower side that are actually you can't even get to from this inside, and they were breaking, so it's broken. And it'll fit into a slot. So I need to go to Ford
and just go to the body shop and say, hey, maybe there's somebody cool, right? That won't give me the runaround and a bunch of rhetoric and a bunch of paperwork and maybe Wednesday. I'm just going to walk into the back of the body shop on lunchtime and say, hey, can you throw like a handful of these into a bag? We are at Dams Ford in Langley. So I went in there because the trim on the side of my transit van is pouring water inside through the button clips, and it looks like it's done that for probably the whole 6 years. So I took the trim off this weekend, and the whole top row button clips come off nice out of the metal holes, but the bottom row break. Every single button clip you pop off breaks. It comes out of a V-notched hole, like a V. Sits like that, and when you pop it off, boing, the backside breaks off, which is actually that side. So I brought those in because I'm trying to caulk up all the holes and all the seals, and I see where it's failed. Like, you should see the big draining marks down the side of the inside of my van where water's gushed in for 6 years. It's just horrible. Like, who would buy a brand new vehicle that does that? But anyway, I go to buy the button clips, and they're $7.50 each. I bought 14 of them, got a bit of a discount on them, which was nice. And yeah, so now we're waiting for the next sunny day. By the looks of it, that's not going to be for a while. But that's why the grass is green here, you know? I mean, that's a trade-off. You want a big cedar tree and some green grass? Well, you're going to have a lot of rain. Warm, humid weather. But that was it for today. We went over to Ford, and that was really easy peasy. I'm really delighted. Nice people, great service, a little bit of a discount on the part. He said, see you again, and I said, I hope not. Like, I only fix my 99 Cherokee once a year, truthfully. And here I am 4 weeks in, and the interior LED lights short out when the key's in and the vehicle's off, so you never leave the key in. And I'm probably going to delete the inside cab lights anyways, because I'm building a van to live in. And the thing is wet and gushing water inside. And there's a hole in the taillight housing that was there when I bought it, and the inspection didn't pick it up. So, you know, you can pay $300 for an inspection and still get a vehicle that has a bunch of needs, you know? But like critical needs, like a busted light, and yeah. Just not too cool. All in all, so far, runs okay. It's a good home for me. It's better than paying rent. And that's it for today. We got 14 button clips, and I'm going to Planet Fitness. There was only 2 in that bag. Seriously. I just opened it. 2 of them fell out. Talk about being ripped off. It says 4 times. 4 times. Where's the other 2? These 2 just came out of that bag. Right there. I just opened it. Crazy. Not only are they $7 each, but now you're getting half as what you're supposed to in a bag. Great. But I will get this accomplished. I really will. I'm not going to caulk that piece that goes near the gas flapper I might want to take it off, but who knows? It just holds on this piece, so it goes after this piece. So you had to take that off to get this off. So let's get some caulking on, because all I do is talk about it. And put this trim back on. And put this really sad patch back on that huge hole. Wow, that's incredible. Wish I had some marine vinyl. That would be the best, but I don't. So this is what I'm using today. Really hope it works well. I really do. Maybe I can stand the phone up somewhere and show you what I'm doing. I don't know. I'm not really into high-tech filming or any filming, and just, I don't know, see if this works for you. Maybe all you see is the undercarriage. Shoot some of this caulking out and see what it looks like. See if I can even squeeze it out, because it's like a high pressure situation, so I'm told. It's really, really tough to get going. You're not joking. Oh, there it is. I've only squeezed it tight that hard, and it's barely halfway down the tube. Here it comes. Finally. Finally. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna waste that. First of all, where's that sad looking patch? Let's use a blob for that. Right? Wow, that's incredible. I just can't believe it, really. I really can't. It's a really sad looking deal. That patch. Should have taped it to the cardboard before I even tried. Whoa, it's not working so good for me. Yeah, because you can't squeeze it with one hand. It's just really tough to squeeze. It's a really tough product to get out of there. So to lay a nice bead is quite challenging. Yeah. Whoa. Whatever. It's gonna go on there, and anything is better than what's going on right now, right? Because it is absolutely taking on water at a death-defying rate. Just makes me sick to think about it. I just can't believe it, that you can buy a new vehicle. I drive a Cherokee, a 99 Cherokee all my life. You know? You think anything leaks in it? No. Nothing leaks in it. I spent $88 fixing it last year, you know? So, yeah. How can a person spend a lot of money on a new van and end up in this mess, right? But, guess that's a possibility. Yeah. So let's smash this on there. Rather do it with just my bare hands, truthfully. So yeah, let's put that on. This big, big, oblong, gaping hole. Oh yeah, I think this is actually going to be beautiful. Oh, it's all over my glove now. Let's take you along for the ride. Yeah, so I smashed it on there, on that. Look at that. Yeah, because you have to. Because look at it. It's just beyond miserable. It's a massive hole, and it's just pouring water inside there. So I'm squishing it around, trying to make a good seal, little by little. Maybe I'll sneak some in there. That's not looking good. Let's clean that up. With the finger, because like, hey, why not? That should be used. Should grab some of that. Wish I had a little, like a stir stick. I would love a stir stick for that, and I'd cram it in there and put it in there. So, yeah, I'm going to take another run at that. Yeah, it's actually working. This is lovely. I think it is. In my estimation, it is. Oh, this product is something else to get out of this tube, man. Come on. Whoa. Yeah. Insane. Hard to get out, I'm telling you. Okay, where's mine? Yo, this is gonna work. If I can get the right amount of it in the right places, I 100% think this is going to work in my van. I really do. Oh, I don't think putting it on my finger was a great idea. Shouldn't have done that. My finger was clean to work with. Pro tip, don't use your finger as an applicator. Alright. Wow. Alright. I need a little more over there. Ooh. Oh, yeah, shouldn't have moved it. That's another thing. Once you put something in somewhere, don't touch it, because it'll try and set, and then you're messing with it. Right? So that's what I just did. I just touched it when I shouldn't have touched it. But I think I needed more sealant. I really do, because Ford's design is a fail. Just can't believe it. I'm caulking in a new van. Wow. Pathetic. But you know, that's life. You live and learn, right? You learn, you learn, you learn. It's the way it goes when you learn. Ooh, I need some thing. Yeah. To get that perfect. I need to get under there. This piece of cardboard is exactly what I needed. This works. Scoop up some sealant with it. Shove it in the crack. Put it in there. Yeah. What do you do, right? You gotta do it. Yeah, I just can't believe it, truthfully, that this thing is this waterlogged. That's incredible. Ooh, I can't touch it anymore. It just wants to set, and I'm messing with it. Now it's peeling off for me. That's not a good sign. So press it on, stop messing with it, press it on. The bottom doesn't have any really, yeah, it does sort of. Not really, but sort of. Squished it on pretty good. There's not much else I can do about it. Yep, that's about it for today. It looks pretty messy. Looks pretty messy. I'm not that happy with the job I did, but better than no job? I don't know. Stop squishing out the sealant. It. Okay, I'm gonna stop touching it. So yeah, that's about as good as it's gonna get for Elaine today, I think. That was evil. That was a horrible patch, man. Like, and this is a crappy job, truthfully. I should be doing a way nicer job with a way bigger patch. Definitely. This sucks for me. Okay. I think I'm gonna squish it all over these clips. And I'm gonna put my car back together because it's getting to be 4 o'clock. And it's getting late. So, put all these on. Yeah, I guess this is gonna be pretty rough, really. I think I'd rather almost put it on the car than the clips, because that's gonna be messy all over everything, trying to go round, round, round. I'm missing one there. Right here. Must go on. Very nice. I hope it all works for me. Because right now it is absolutely sufferably wet. It's seriously soaking wet. What? Oh, here we go. I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't work anymore. Yeah, let's get some product going. Get a nice flow going, even though you really can't. Let's see. Let's see if it can happen. Too thick for this purpose, really. I wonder if it'll work. Wow, that's crazy. Probably eat through the plastic. I'll be buying a new trim piece for $500 next week. That's probably what's gonna happen. Yeah, you can't control the flow. Wow, that's way too much. It's like very, very, very thick liquid rubber. That's what it feels like. Yeah. But I'm gonna try it. Yeah, pretty hard to control the flow, but wow, I got a lot of these to go. This stuff sets pretty fast, but I'll give you a quick look. So yeah, just big blobs on every single one. It's really hard to get less on it, so I hope I can squish it in the holes with all that on there, but like I gotta continue on. Yes, so here we are at Dams Lincoln Ford in Langley, BC. Really nice people. So I gave them back all the button clips that I bought for this transit van. Thousands of dollars for a van, and it just poured water inside. So I had to take all this trim off on this side. Each button clip was $7. They all broke as they came off, so they all had to go back on. So I put, I think, 8 clips back on and put some caulking on it. But yeah, one more thing returned. Really glad to be out of the van and moving on. Well, here we are. 2 for sale signs from my favorite hardware store. Here we are parked in the alley because there's no parking anymore. I'm gonna try and get some Chinese smorgasbord because I'm pretty hungry. Detailing the van, still gotta list it tonight. Still gotta have a shower. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. Happy, I think. Happy that I get to move on. I just want a vintage van again. I want a vintage van. It's a nice van though. Like, look at it. It's really clean. It's nice. Yeah. Well, let's go get a big container of water and eat some food and list it because it's for sale. Really relieved. Actually, really relieved, really happy.